I am back, guys. It's just it's the next day.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind, out of my mind. Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me. Too many times, too many times.
I got it.
Yeah, in there. It's feel your ass.
Starting at shooting guard. Standing 6'5". Number 8. At the small forward position. Standing 6'8". Number 2. The other forward position. 7 feet. Number 24. Ladies and gentlemen, your Chicago Bulls. Ladies and gentlemen, your Chicago Bulls. Sign as well. Tonight, the United Center in Chicago is the setting for another installment in the Central Division rivalry between the Chicago Bulls and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Guys, when you compare their performance last year, we're a whole lot different story, not necessarily a big surprise either.
And there's history, some bad blood between these two teams that makes it all the more interesting.
Well, that much more competitive too, and that's the compelling part here in this matchup. You play so many games in the NBA season. This is the one you get up for.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Sexton is out there with Hood, and it's Dennis in at the small forward position. And Colin Sexton, when it comes to scoring, the man shows you a little bit of everything.
Loves to drive it, loves to attack inside, improving his consistency from range. But what I love about him is the aggressiveness. This guy is always in attack.
In the ball, dude.
Now, here's Markkanen.
Target. I cut in.
AI outside, clock at 4. The 17-footer. The Cavaliers pull it in. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Playing on the road, always a challenge, but it becomes a heck of a lot easier when you can shoot the ball the way they did.
I just like their confidence. Even when they did miss, it felt like that's the shot they were designing to get, so it never seemed to faze them.
Now AI. Following the three-point attempt by Rodney Hood. Parker kicks to AI. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession.
I'm good. Throw it out.
Off the inbound, and Levine lays it
Dude,
in.
you're not getting no
Levine's got his first 2 points of the night.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
Sexton's shot is good.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Out to the right wing.
Right here.
Back to AI.
And it's a bucket.
Goes up to the stripe.
Yeah.
That one goes.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
No, he ain't no clinching, but I'll
Love
choke
kicks
him
to Hood. Brent, you played for 14 seasons. What kind of off-season training did you do personally to keep in shape?
I had a great trainer in Southern California that I would go home to every year and work on different things. It was funny, Kevin, because as you get a little bit older, you can be a little more specific with how you train. You understand how you're going to be used, the type of minutes you're going to play, so it can be a little bit more specialized. I'm not sure if I could tell you this, but I surfed a lot in the off season.
Balance.
Core, right?
Core balance.
All right,
Thank
good.
you.
Check the box.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
This is also one of those things where you start to think about how you're going to change your defense already. If at all possible, make someone else beat you.
Here's Sexton after the made shot from AI. Inside, here's Love, and Love throws it down.
Kevin Love showing you he's got a little vert getting up to the rim.
I'm about to have all my points.
And a Tucker with the ball, bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls.
All right, this better go right.
So the wing on the left.
Bucket.
AI. That one a little long. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Passes it to Sexton. Connects from 3-point range.
All right, I'm done playing.
Sexton's got 7 points.
I'm done
Yeah,
playing.
Hood does a good job there of surveying the floor and being ready to deliver the pass.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, I asked him about their defensive strategy, and he said their number one concern was taking away the path to the basket. And normally, three-point shooting is a concern, but in this game, he said, I don't care how far off the shooters we have to play. We want those guys taking jumpers and threes instead of driving and dunking on us. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Now, here's AI. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. And the shot goes in. 6 points for him.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Cavaliers trailing. And there's the pass to Sexton. And Thompson kicks to Hood. He's looking for Love and finds him. He can't get that one to fall. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet still their ability to stay composed was impressive.
Well, it led to a big scoring effort, taking advantage of every weakness. So any possession the defense wasn't aggressive on, they were on the offensive end.
So for the Bulls, Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Andre Robertson. The Bulls leading by 10. They've got Lauri Markkanen, and it's Daniels in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. The Cavaliers will take it. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. You look at AI. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Block him.
Hood can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And without a doubt, Rodney Hood is at his best when he's being aggressive. Doesn't settle for shots, and he looks to create and finish around the rim. Sometimes he can serve as a playmaker. That happened a lot when he was with the Utah Jazz under Quinn Snyder.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's Sexton. Feeds it to Love. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Love feeling home on the inside, still getting a shot up, hitting his body, and scoring around the defense.
Pass me at the right time.
Passes to AI. 2 points. That one goes. AI's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
Why'd you become a bench?
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
So quick.
You know, Hood can fall into settling for mid-range shots at times, Brent, but that isn't when he's his most effective.
No, a lot of players fall into playing passively, and Rodney Hood is sometimes guilty of that. The trick is finding ways to try to keep him aggressive, make sure that he's impacting the game in ways that his skill set can draw it out.
Yo, get to your corner, dude.
Pass to Hutchison.
Pass me at the right time.
Here's AI.
I don't want to make
and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. They're looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They get the rebound. Here's Sexton. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
Pass to Hutchison. Here's AI. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. AI's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Clarkson, and he dunks it down.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Here's AI. And that one is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. Start a 3-game homestand with that game.
And there's a bucket.
Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Thompson.
Blocking.
And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, I'm taking
Justin Thompson with some force
really
on that one.
Chicago leading by 12.
And that's a bucket.
AI right side. And he comes up with the deuce. AI's got 18 points in the game.
Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
And stolen by AI. And AI throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you?
Game from
I'm on the
AI.
bench.
Yeah, things happen when you maintain composure. Their shot selection has been extremely disciplined.
Hey, Greg, is there a shot that he's taken that has been out of the flow of the offense? I don't think so.
Checking out the group, Teron Lue to start the second half. Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Rodney Hood out there with Sexton. And it's Dennis in at the 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Okay, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Trailblazers got the job done. He had 41 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well.
Dude, where's
Just
my
a spectacular outing, and that's what we've come to expect
Who's
from
guarding
him.
him?
A true star in this league.
Oh my
And Kevin, I'm sure he'll be looking to do the same thing here tonight.
All right, David, thanks. He lifted his game to an unreal level that night.
Oh,
Yeah, he showed how dangerous he is when he's at his best. And man, he'd love to keep that hot streak going here tonight.
Would you guys be surprised if he doesn't keep it going? I mean, the only way to follow up a game like that is with an even better one.
Traveling has been a concern for the NBA for a while. For a purist like you, do you like it?
Well, you got to get from city to city.
I don't think that's the kind of traveling I'm taking by here. Yes,
That should be a foul.
That's all. It's a simple request.
They're doing a better job. Some get away with it more than others. How's that?
What an answer. Thank you, Brent. A second chance effort. Love grabs the board. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Yep, that one goes.
How good is that?
Only got 24 points in his third quarter. I'm supposed to have 30-some points.
Here's AI. 24 points for him.
Stay in the corner, dude. Retard.
On the wing, Daniels. Here's AI. And he uses the glass on the layup. AI's got 26 points.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around him.
Here's Clarkson. Got a piece of it.
Oh,
They retain possession.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And that one drops.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Why number 3 look like number 8?
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot left block.
Wow,
and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Chicago called for the foul.
Well, Larry Jr. came into the league, and a lot of talk about his dunking prowess.
Did you see Jabari
knows how to play the game and is building on that potential.
They be on the Foot Locker show.
12 seconds left in the third quarter.
And that's a bucket.
Here's AI. Thompson with the rebound.
Get him.
Outside Hood over AI. Hood gets the bucket. Hood's got 5 points now this quarter.
That right here was a tough shot from Rodney Hood.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Chicago up by 15 from the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
Really try it. Look at him. He like this.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
That one friend that he ain't saying
Just true artistry right there. I mean,
Yeah,
great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
He was shooting guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Okay,
now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Levine. He's out there with AI. And Daniels in at the 3 spot. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Houston Rockets. Then on Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets.
And for that matchup against the Grizzlies, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
What's he walking like this for?
Clarkson kicks to Love. Sexton off with the layup. Chicago leading by 17.
Really pull back on Tody and spinning.
Here's AI. And it's off the back rim, no good. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Levine comes to help. To the middle, here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Tristan not worrying in the least about the defense that time, just powering through.
Greg, what are some of the positives that Tristan Thompson's play brings to the team?
Still a very efficient scorer on the shots that he does take. And he lives mostly inside the paint. And still a strong offensive rebounder. But his days of being a threat on the offensive end as the game has evolved seems to kind of gone away.
And AI comes to help. Sexton the pass to Clarkson. They get it back. And Thompson slams it home.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the deal.
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim.
Move out the way, dude.
In the corner, Daniels.
Pass me the...
Here's AI.
I swear
the shot's good on the assist by Daniels. That's now 32 points for AI.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance.
You trash.
And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 12 points again in the basket from Kevin Love. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. So many modern offenses no longer rely on a point guard to initiate the play. Tell us a little bit more. Walk us through that process.
I think a lot of teams, Kevin, are getting more towards motion offenses, almost playing in a secondary break where you've either coming off a score, you're coming down the floor, the point guard gets off the ball, and with all the players moving around and with the multifaceted skill set of your small forward and your power forward who's now playing at the point, distributing the ball, setting screens, DHO. Because of that skill set, you don't really have the heavy reliance on point guard domination with the basketball, setting up every play, and being the only playmaker on the floor. Now you have 3 and sometimes 4 getting that job done.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me.
Dude,
and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back, guys."
And he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Pass me the ball on time. This is the stuff I'm talking about.
Chicago will retain possession.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
That's what I was talking about.
Slam. Oh,
was such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And it's Love missing. The Bulls leading by 12.
And one.
Here's AI. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Sexton kicks to Love. Down low.
Get this.
The shot by Sexton, no good. For
Give me the
Chicago,
ball.
they've
Give me
gone
the
3
ball.
of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter.
Retards.
In the corner, it's
Pass me
Levine.
the ball.
Back to AI.
Oh,
And AI throws
off
it down.
me.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards, and his ability to elevate.
Gotta love the fact that going vertical is a major part of what makes it so difficult as a point guard to defend, especially around the rim.
What is 2K?
Thompson.
What
It's
is
good on the
2K,
putback.
dude?
This is what makes
He
Tristan
backcourt,
so
he
vital
walked all
to his
over
team.
that
Great
line.
activity
Back
on
and
the
forth.
glass, and then the jam.
Fouling, dude.
Markkanen in the corner. Back to AI.
And one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting
I
foul.
want to beat everybody up in this game.
And the first one at the line is good. Marker's checked in for Valentine. Both shots good from the stripe. Adam Silver has said there's probably more basketball being watched and played, Brent, in China than anywhere else in the world. How long before you think we see our next Chinese superstar in this league?
That's going to be interesting
Give
when
me the
that does
ball.
happen. Obviously, the type of
And
mark
one.
that Yao Ming made
What?
in NBA,
How
it's
am
going
not
to be
making
hard
those?
for anybody to match the kind of impact, not just in the game, but what he did globally for the NBA. It just won't happen again. But I'm looking forward to, heck, not just the next Chinese player, but a Japanese player, somebody from India where they love the NBA game, to start to find their way onto rosters in the league.
They're coming. I mean, there's gonna be someone before long.
No doubt.
For me.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding
dumbest-
teams,
the most
and it
dumbest
was
stuff
a
I've ever
tough
seen.
battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win
Guard
overall.
up.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of
Oh,
the
got
season
45
series
points.
to establish a psychological edge.
Look how many steals.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a
My stats
monster
might
game
go
for
super
AI.
down because it's a retarded game.
The offensive end, and that compounded to some great opportunities that he capitalized on.
Dude, shoot the ball. I don't
Hill
care.
kicks to Clarkson. It's back to Hill.
And you miss.
Once again, off arc by Cleveland. Here's Chicago. Big stretch here going 10-2.
Get off me, dude.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah,
No
you
errors.
gotta be relentless in this game, or the tide can turn
No
on you.
errors, dude.
Not here, not tonight.
Out of bounds. Kevin loses ball. Coming down to the floor for your 12 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Block him.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Get that too.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
I make this.
From deep. Can't get it to fall. And so Chicago takes this one. And by a
Bro,
big
let me
margin.
know if y'all enjoyed
And the
this,
outcome
man.
of this
This really
one
made me
was
mad.
never in doubt.
Like, really made
And
me
boy, they
mad.
really put in a supreme effort. It
This
just
game make
felt
no
like
sense
once they
sometimes.
had
This
that
game make
lead
no
and it
sense.
was
If y'all
comfortable,
enjoyed this,
they were not
leave a-
going to relinquish.
Leave a like.
Well,
or
folks, that's
comment,
gonna do it for
anything.
now.
Just please help
For Greg
me
Anthony,
out, 'cause
Brett
this
Berry,
stressed
and
me
David
out.
Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for
Okay.
watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.